What's up, sports fans? I'm going to do Indiana Fever game recaps this year just because, obviously, if I was a WNBA fan, I do pay attention a little bit. I'm just not an overly huge fan. But if I was, I'd probably be a Fever fan just because I love Caitlin Clark. I'm from Iowa. Been following her career since her freshman year in college. I've kind of known who she was a little bit her last couple of years of high school. I heard a lot about her on social media and stuff like that. But anyways, I also like to support the Sparks a little bit because I'm a Lakers fan I'm a Lakers fan for NBA. And I'm going to give a little bit of love to the Wings this year as well because I'm also a big Paige Buckers fan. The reason why I cheer for the Sparks a little bit is because years ago I always have been, always will be, was a Lisa Leslie fan. That was my girl back in the day. And Candace Parker, who played for the Sky to end their career. But yeah, and I'm a Bears fan. I'm a Bears fan, Blackhawks fan, and Cubs fan for Chicago sports. That's why I try to show support to the Sky, but I refuse. I can't show support because I cannot stand Angel Reese. But if I had a team, it'd be the Fever. So we are going to do Indiana Fever game recaps all year long. I know we already played a game, so let's go back to that game. And we're starting with this. Indiana Fever win game 1, which was this past Saturday, over the Chicago Sky in a rout. They absolutely obliterated them. Indiana Fever absolutely obliterated the Chicago Sky, 93-58, 35-point victory. Leading scorer for the game for the Fever was my girl, Caitlin Clark with 20 points. Aaliyah Boston added in 19 points. Natasha Howard and Kelsey Mitchell both added in 15 points. And Dewana Bonner, I think you how to say your name, added in 7. Our bench added in a total of 16 points, with Lexi Hall leading the way with 9 of those points. Aaliyah Boston was also our leading rebounder with 13. Caitlin Clark was our leading assist getter with 10. MVP for the game was Caitlin Clark with 20 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists. Another triple-double. A triple-double to start the season. That's her third since her rookie year last year. Yeah, very good game all around for this team. We're still missing Sophie Cunningham, who's out with an ankle injury. I think she was supposed to return tonight, but she's still out. Hopefully she'll be back soon. I think this Indiana Fever team has got a really good team this year. I think they're going to be very good. I think they could be one of the best teams this year. I did predict them to go like 30-14 in my prediction. I know that's probably a little overboard, but I think it'll be somewhere between 25 and 30 wins. But yeah, our next game, Indiana Fever's next game is tonight at Atlanta. That first game was at home. Our next game is tonight in about a little over an hour at 6:30 against the Atlanta Dream. That game is also in Indiana. That game is at home tonight our next game is at home tonight against the Atlanta Dream. Hopefully we can get a W there and move on to 2-0. Yeah. Go Fever. And go Caitlin Clark. I do want to end this by saying Caitlin Clark, I got to pause this a second. Hold on, guys. Never mind, I'll do another separate video with that. But Caitlin Clark airified Rare Air this last game because this last game Saturday was her 20th, or was her 9th game with 20 points and 10 assists. The only other 2 players to do that was Courtney Vandersloot, who did it 10 times, and Diana Taurasi, who did it 9 times. I will talk about that in another video, but as far as everything else goes, Indiana Fever's next game, obviously, is tonight at home against the Atlanta Dream. Hope we can get a win there and go to 2-0. Go Fever.